BabyBus.
The Wolf and the 7 Little Goats. Mother Goat and her 7 little goats lived happily in the forest. One day, Mother Goat wanted to visit her sister. Before she left, she called the 7 little goats to her and warned them.
You must beware of the big bad wolf when I'm not at home. If a stranger knocked on the door, don't open it. It may be the big bad wolf. Remember, the big bad wolf's voice is rough and ugly, and he has a pair of dark, hairy hands. You must be very careful.
The 7 little goats slapped their chests and said,
Don't worry, Mother. We'll be very careful.
Mother Goat left, and the 7 little goats played hide and seek at home. They were very excited, yelling and jumping about. Hiding in the grass nearby, the big bad wolf saw everything. He came up with a wicked idea.
Mother Goat is not at home. I'm going to capture the little goats.
The big bad wolf quietly snuck to the door and knocked on it.
Good little goats, I'm Mommy. I'm home. I've brought you lots of delicious snacks. Hurry up and open the door.
The 7 little goats fell silent. Sister Goat wanted to open the door.
Yay! Mommy is home.
Brother Goat pulled his sister back.
Wait! The person outside is definitely not Mother. His voice is so rough and ugly. He's the big bad wolf. We can't open the door.
The 7 little goats nodded their heads, shouting at the door.
No, we won't open the door. Our mother's voice is gentle and sweet. Your voice is rough and ugly. You're not our mother. You're the big bad wolf. Go away.
The big bad wolf rolled his eyes when he heard this.
These little goats are quite clever. I've got to think of an idea to make my voice gentle and sweet so I can trick these fat little goats.
With that in mind, the big bad wolf went to the store and bought 10 jars of magical honey and ate every last bit of it. The wolf thought happily,
Now my voice is definitely gentle and sweet.
The big bad wolf came to the little goat's door again. Pinching his throat, he said,
Good little goats, I'm Mother. I'm back, and I brought you lots of delicious snacks. Hurry and open the door.
Sister Goat heard that and thought that this time the voice really did sound like Mother Goat, gentle and sweet.
This time, it's really Mommy. I'll open the door.
Sister Goat opened the door slightly and peeped out. Through the crack, Brother Goat's sharp eyes spotted the huge, dark hands of the big bad wolf. Brother Goat quickly closed the door.
Wait, everyone. Look at the hands. They are dark and hairy. He must be the big bad wolf. We can't open the door.
The 7 little goats nodded their heads and shouted at the door together.
No, we won't open the door. Our mother's hands are thin and fair. Your hands are so dark and hairy. You're not our mother. You're the big bad wolf. Go away.
When the wolf heard that, he began to shake his tail.
These little goats are quite clever. I'll think of a way to trick them. Hee.
The big bad wolf found a person who sold flour.
Hey, I want you to sprinkle some flour on my hands to make them thin and fair.
The flour seller knew that the big bad wolf was up to no good again, and he did not want to help him. The big bad wolf bared his fangs and said ferociously,
Do as I say or I'll eat you up.
The terrified flour seller stammered in agreement. He sprinkled flour onto the wolf's hands, making them look thin and fair. The big bad wolf ran off to the little goat's door happily. He knocked on the door.
Good little goats, I'm Mother. I'm back. And I brought you lots of delicious snacks. Hurry and open the door.
Sister Goat hurried to the door.
This time, it's definitely Mommy.
Brother Goat said vigilantly,
We'd better open the door a crack first and see if the hands are dark and hairy.
Brother Goat peeked through the crack and saw two thin, fair hands, like Mother's. Brother Goat said happily,
The person knocking on the door has a gentle and sweet voice. The hands are thin and fair. It must be Mother. Yay! Let's open the door for her.
The 7 little goats opened the door at once. When the door was opened, the big bad wolf swiftly jumped into the house.
Ha 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 ha! You've been tricked! I'm going to gobble you delicious goats up in one bite! Ha 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 ha!
Don't eat us!
The little goats screamed, scrambling to find places to hide in the house. Brother Goat jumped onto the lamp, while Sister Goat hid under the bed. The other goats hid in the bed. The big bad wolf found Brother Goat first.
Hee 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 hee! Brother Goat, you'll be the first one I eat!
The big bad wolf curled his tail into a spring, and boing! He jumped onto the lamp and captured Brother Goat. He swallowed Brother Goat in one bite. The big bad wolf walked into the bedroom and saw the bed trembling.
Hee hee hee! Little goats, here I come!
The big bad wolf peeled back the blanket and caught the 5 little goats hiding in bed. Then he gobbled them up. It was only Sister Goat who was not discovered, since she was hiding under the bed. The big bad wolf ate so much that his belly was big and round. He staggered outside and fell asleep under a big tree. Not long after, Mother Goat came home. She saw that the house was a mess and covered with black footprints. She knew something bad had happened.
Oh no! My children! Answer me quickly! Where are you?
Sister Goat heard her mother's voice and crawled out hurriedly from under the bed. She hugged her mother tightly.
Mommy! The big bad wolf pretended to be you and tricked us. He came into the house and ate the others. I hid under the bed and was not eaten.
Mother Goat comforted Sister Goat.
Don't be afraid. You stay at home. Mother will go settle the score with the big bad wolf.
Saying that, Mother Goat followed the black footprints out the house. She found the wolf snoring under the tree. Mother Goat stealthily put her ear against the wolf's tummy.
My children are still moving. Maybe if I open up the wolf's belly, I can still save them.
Mother Goat went back to the house to get a pair of sharp scissors, needle, and thread. While the big bad wolf was sleeping soundly, she cut his tummy open with the scissors. The little goats jumped out from his belly, one after another.
Mommy! We're safe!
So, the big bad wolf had been in such a hurry to eat the little goats that he did not even chew them up before swallowing. The little goats were completely safe inside his belly. Mother Goat hugged her little goats tightly. The big bad wolf continued to sleep soundly. Brother Goat said angrily,
Mommy, we have to teach this big bad wolf a lesson.
Yes! Teach him a lesson so he won't dare to hurt other small animals in the forest again.
Mother Goat looked around and saw big rocks on the ground. She told the little goats,
I've got an idea. Quick, help me find some rocks.
The little goats found a lot of rocks. With a heave and ho, they carried the rocks to their mother. Mother Goat put the rocks in the big bad wolf's belly, then sewed it up in a hurry.
Let's hide. The wolf is going to wake up soon.
The family of goats hid in the grass not far away, waiting to see what would happen. The big bad wolf stretched lazily and woke up.
I'm so thirsty. I must have eaten too many little goats. Oh, that's right. I better drink some water from the well.
When the big bad wolf tried to stand up, he felt his belly was very heavy.
Ow! My tummy feels like there are 100 watermelons in it. What's going on? I must have eaten too many goats, and I'm having indigestion. Maybe I'll feel better after drinking some water. Yes, I need to drink some water.
The big bad wolf crawled to the side of the well and bent down to drink some water. But his belly was too heavy. When he leaned over the edge of the well, he tumbled right into the water. In no time, he sank to the bottom of the well. When the little goats saw that, they surrounded the well and danced happily.
Hooray! Hooray!
The big bad wolf ever come back to the forest to harm little
animals.
The goat family sang as they went home. After that, the little goats kept firmly in mind that they must never, ever open the door for strangers.